Hello guys, welcome to fifth chapter of economics by Ramesh Singh. It is planning in India. Sorry, this is very big topic. It is almost 30 pages and I can't fit it in one page, so I'm going to take two separate lectures for this. This is part one of planning in India. Okay, let's start. Planning in India's background. Okay, previous chapter we have discussed about planning, how it has evolved, how it started, various types of planning. Now we will discuss in specific about planning in India. So if we look back to background, it all started with Vishweshwaraya plan in 1934. He actually had a planned economy for India, but many people ignored it and it never came into focus. After that, FICCI proposal, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, it has suggested the importance of planning in India. Uh, it was headed by NR Sarkar. He was the president of FICCI proposal. And after that, MG Ranade and Dadabhai Naoroji were favoring the concept of planning because of many changes that has taken place during that time due to Great Depression, New Deal in USA, all those things. And then Congress plan, NPC is National Planning Commission in 1938. It was the initiative of Subhash Chandra Bose, and NPC was headed by Jawaharlal Nehru. Basically, NPC was set up in a conference of the ministers of industries of the Congress, ruled states, where Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya, J.R.D. Tata, etc., and many others, including academicians, technocrats, provincial civil servants, trade unionists, etc., were also invited. There were many important developments done by NPC, which you can look down here. Post-war Reconstruction Committee. It was set up after World War II, and Consultative Committee of Economists. It was set up for being think tank of NPC. Planning and Development Departments. These departments were set up in 1944. There are more than 20 panels of experts were set up. Advisory Planning Board. It was set up in 1946. It is to review the planning that has already been done by British government. Next plan is the Bombay Plan between 1944 to 45. It was the concept introduced by elite people like J.R.D. Tata, G.D. Birla, Lal Sri Ram, Kasturibai, Lal Bai, and many other people. Most of them belong to National Planning Committee and subcommittees of National Planning Committee. So these people decided to have Bombay Plan, and they suggested following features for its plan: agrarian restructuring, rapid industrialization, development of essential consumer goods, medium and small scale cottage industry, active role of state, social welfare, inequality. Then comes Gandhian Plan in 1944. It's actually against NPC and Bombay Planning. It's more relevant to Gandhian Plan, that is local governments, decentralization, and self-contained villages, panchayati, and municipalities. It was Gandhian Plan was suggested by Sriman Narayan Agarwal. He formulated this plan in 1944. Next is People's Plan. Humanist leaders like M.N. Roy in 1945 came up with this plan, People's Plan. It's more similar to ideas of Marx, Karl Marx socialist ideas, Marxist socialism ideas, and advocated the need of providing the people with basic necessities of life. Next is Sarvodaya Plan. This was the concept which was introduced in 1950 by Jayaprakash Narayan. He was inspired by Sarvodaya concept of Acharya Vinoba Bhave. It is more or less similar to Gandhian Plan. It is against Bombay Plan and NPC. There are many area-wise reports also which are not very important. Just I will name them: Gadgil report on rural credit, Keragat report on agriculture development, Krishnamacharya report on agriculture prices, Saria report on cooperation, a series of reports on irrigation. So, what can be the major objectives of planning? Major objectives of the planning are economic growth, poverty alleviation, employment generation, control economic inequality, self-reliance, and modernization. Now, functions of planning commission. It makes. Okay, wait. Let's discuss a little about planning commission before discussing about its functions. Planning commission is an extra constitutional non-statutory body. It's an advisory body of the government of an area of issue of economic development. It's an autonomous body entitled to form its own views on important issues. The commission has executive powers though. And now coming to the functions of planning commission, it makes assessment, it makes, it formulates plan, it determines priorities, it indicates factors that retard planning commission's growth, India's growth. Adjustment and recommendations were done after 10th year plan in 2002 to 2007. That is, it added two more. That it that is, it added two more new functions. First function is economic reforms with steering committees. Then monitoring progress of all central ministries. Next is National Development Council. It was set up in 1952 for decentralized planning and cooperation of federal units. Its functions are supposed to be, it considers the proposals given to it, and it reviews the plans, it considers important questions affecting the national development, and it gives recommendations to planning commission. These are its functions. Even though it was set up in 1952, it was probably revived in the mid 1990s because of the following three reasons: dependence of private capital, that is World Trade Organization, 73rd and 74th Amendment, Panchayati and municipalities, and coalition politics. Thank you. Part 2 will be continued in the next video.